I'm Jennifer Angel. This is my horoscope for you, Cancer, for the week of May the 23rd. Now, we just had a fairly disruptive weekend. We had the full moon, you're ruled by the moon. We also had an opposition between Mars and the Sun, and Mercury came out of retrograde. So, wow, I don't know about you, but I was born on the full moon in Cancer. So, I really feel that energy. Last week was pretty disruptive for me. I'm guessing that it was for a lot of you as well. Um, so we're still in the energy and the vibration of that. So you don't want to be sort of making any sort of rash decisions. I mean, even though Mercury is out of retrograde, then we're in the part of the transit that's called the storm, okay? So technically it's about a week either side. For me, I always look at the 2 or 3 days, immediately either side. So the start of the week, we're in that this week. So I would be putting off any, let's say, sensitive or awkward topics or any major decisions that you need to make until about midweek. And this is also still a time just to, be careful and avoid any sort of mishaps and accidents. And last week I just scalded myself with coffee. Kicked my toe. So fortunately for me, there've been very small mishaps, but that sort of thing can happen during this time. So you want to be a little bit careful. Now, the sun did move into the sign before you, which means that in 1 month's time, and that happened on Friday the 19th, in 1 month's time, then it's going to be in your sign. So over this next month is a great time just to think about where you are, where you want to be, get your goals set in place, and just reevaluate what you've achieved so far and what you want to achieve. What's your end game and how are you going to get there? So great time for planning, particularly this week while Mercury is still, getting out of that, that out of that storm part of the transit. In other words, yeah. Now, Venus is going to move to the sign before you as well. So this is great, which means Venus is moving closer to you as well. So great time to look at your, love goals. There will be an opposition between Venus and Mars. This is in your area. You want to be careful of your health and well-being. Listen to your body, Cancer. If anybody can do that, then you can. Your body is an amazing piece of machinery, or whatever you want to call it. I'm sure that's not the right word for it, but it's probably more like a computer. It will tell you when it needs something, whether it needs, food, sleep, rest, So I try not to mask my body with medications because, the minute that you mask it, for me anyway, then I'm sort of silencing my body, and I don't like to do that. But lucky for me, touch wood, I live without pain. So not so easy for those that are in pain, I know. So then Mars will move out of this area of your chart. This is also very much a productive area. It is retrograde at the moment, so you want to be careful of distractions. We'll move into the next sign right at the end of the week, and that's going to be great for you for connections and make you feel a bit more motivated to get out and connect with people and work with people. But you want to make sure you're with the people that you resonate with, okay? Not everybody is going to be great for you, and you're so intuitive, Cancer. Pay attention to that. We do have a square between Jupiter and Saturn this week as well. They are opposing energies. Saturn is cautious, Jupiter is expansive, but they do help to balance things out a little bit, okay? So work with that, and it helps you to really keep things real, okay? Really keep things real. In that sense, I don't mind it so much. I know most astrologers are sort of writing that up as being the worst thing ever, but I don't think it's too bad. last weekend I think was worse. Okay. Okay, so it's certainly a week of it's a progressive time this week, I feel, because things can, with that Mars energy, it's like the trigger. It pushes things forward. Yeah, there are going to be some changes and some disruption, sure, but I do feel what comes out of that is going to be good. Okay, so there, stay with it. Okay, love and luck to you. Thanks so much for watching.